What's up, guys? Want to build on the video we made earlier in the week, talking about slants versus access for off coverage. In this video, we're going to talk about winning a slant versus head up to inside leverage press. The separation tool or terminology most commonly used for this is diamond release. We'll use that as well. Again, terminology, 10 different offenses, you'll get 10 different names. The one thing that we talk about when we say and we use the word diamond release is that it's more of a separation tool than it is a specific release. And what we mean by that is when I'm working a diamond release, when I'm winning outside to cross face back inside on a slant, I could work any release that I would use to win vertically because it is literally a go ball. I'm trying to make him believe and feel vertical until he flips his hips. So if I would win with a speed release, if I would win with a split release, if I would win with a stretch to speed, hezi, jabs, whatever you want to call it, any release that I would use to win vertically on a go, I could use to win on a diamond release slant. Because quite literally, it's a go ball until he flips his hip and we could cross face. So AJ Brown's at the bottom of the screen here. Works a speed release. It's a fantastic rep by him. He's one of the better, he's one of the more premier overall receivers, but absolutely elite down the field. So when he takes this speed release and he gives you this aggressive body language, you have to kind of turn and run with him. You really don't want to be late or too patient, running with him vertically. So when he gives you this body language, aggressive, coming off the ball, looking like a sprinter coming out the blocks with a speed release, real arms, right? Arms are driving, full strides. You have to flip your hips. This is where we win the rep. We win the rep with the body language. Did I make him chase vertically? Did he flip his hips to turn and run? Once that happens, we've earned the right to snap it back underneath. Now, most commonly, you'll see speed, split. You might get a quick slide or quick stretch into a speed release with this stuff because working this does take a little bit more time, obviously, than a regular three-step slant versus off coverage. We don't have all the time in the world. With that being said, if this is something off of some type of backfield action, maybe you're on the backside of the progression, you can work a release that takes a little bit more time. You can spend some more time at the line of scrimmage. You could be a little bit more creative. The number one goal here is that it fits the scheme, fits the backfield action, fits the timing of the offense. But oftentimes you're going to get some type of speed variation due to the added time with winning versus press, essentially. But body language, make him flip, right? We are literally running a go. Like, run a go ball. We'll tell our guys, like, run a go ball until he flips, snap it underneath. It's a mindset that we have to literally believe, because if we don't believe it, these guys are the best in the world at identifying body language. If I don't believe it and I don't sell it and I don't really make it feel like I'm trying to run past him, he's going to know. He's going to know. Exceptional job. And then I just want to talk about his release angle before we move on. So I like the terminology. We like the terminology of diamond release. For me, it made sense because when you think about a diamond, when I think about a diamond at least, you think about two V's, right? If you were in like third grade drawing a diamond. This angle is super important. Too far lateral like a U. Now he's afforded the right to stay square. He really has no reason to flip his hips, okay? It's a similar concept if I was running a go ball. I want to work whatever release I'm working and set my release angle to run and win. Okay? That way, he has to chase. to lateral, he's afforded the ability to kind of stay square at the line of scrimmage. Aggressive body language, set that release angle width and depth simultaneously. Make him chase you, shut it down. Okay, Judy's at the top of your screen. He's going to be working a slant. He's going to work more of like you could call it a hezzy, you could call it a stretch, whatever you want, a slide, doesn't matter. So he's working it, but the thing we'll let it play in full before we dive into it. The thing that's most important here is you're going to watch him. I'm going to freeze it right after he's about to finish his release and take off. Watch his body language. So I'm going to let this run twice. So watch his body language. Watch Jerry Judy on this rep. And then watch the DB. Watch what it does to the DB. So this rep, just watch Judy. Okay? Aggressive body language. Telling him I'm running past him. Shut it down. The next rep, watch what it does to the DB. When he gets flipped to turn and run like this, the only chance he has is by collisioning. And we're going to talk about a rep from Garrett Wilson where we dive into preparing for combat. But this is a great rep by Judy. Amon-Ra, similar. He's going to work a slide or stretch. He's at the bottom of your screen. Slide or stretch. Attack. Cross face. We don't really, ideally, sure, it'll be a one-step pressure step exit, but it's really based on when the decision is made. It's based on when the decision is made. We're not super cognizant of one-step, two-step exit. Depends what foot is in flight when we make that decision and it's ready to cross face. Really like the tempo to twitch here from the stretch. Stretch, attack, get him to run. And then the last clip we'll take a look at is Garrett Wilson here. He's going to be at the bottom of your screen. He's going to be working a split release. As we mentioned previously, right, like there are multiple ways to win with using a different release tool. Like the diamond release does not encompass the actual release. It just talks about winning outside to come back in. You can use any release you would win vertically because it is a vertical. It is a go until he flips. So he's doing a great job. He works a split here. Sets his release angle, aggressive body language, throw by at the top. We'll talk about the throw by here. So all the same coaching points. We don't have to rehash them. But now we get an arm latched, which is super common. We'll get the arm latched to the shoulder pad, which the release angle makes this contact at the shoulder pad rather than the chest, which is super important. If our shoulders stay square here, he might be on our breastplate, a lot harder to clear. But he gets to the shoulder pad with that offhand jam. This is where throw by comes in. Now, when we throw by, we want to think about missing high with our hand. What we mean by that is if I go to throw by, and let's say I miss his tricep high, my hand goes above his tricep, I'm still going to be able to club him by contacting with my forearm, to whether it's his tricep, his elbow, his wrist, whatever it may be. If I miss low, I'm going to completely miss his arm. And now my exit is destroyed. He's in a position to steer me. Okay, so we want to talk about missing high with my hand. That way I'll still get some type of contact on that arm that's latched. It's a really good job by Wilson. Now, if we're hipped, right, so now there's no space here. He's just running hip to hip with us. That throw by happened at the low back. Tighter at the low back. But again, great rep. We saw split. We saw stretch. We saw speed. Different releases. Split. Body language. Snap it underneath.